And as mall owners struggle with debt and declining traffic, the former CEO of Macy's says there are just too many stores.
There's too much retail space in the United States. There's way too much retail space. This has been a problem for a long time, but the bubble burst when the online business started aggressively growing. Think about it this way. 20% of the businesses, of apparel businesses now sold online. Well, 20% of the stores haven't gone away, and the total pie isn't growing, so something's got to give.
Greg Portell joins us now to talk more about the state of the retail industry, from malls to store closures and real estate investment trusts, or REITs. He's the lead partner of the consumer practice at Kearny. Good to see you, Greg. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
I am mindful that more than 9,000 stores will have been closed this year alone. That's a record. And somebody like the former head of Macy's, Terry Lundgren, believes that we're still overstored by about 20%. So how risky does the bet against malls right now by Carl Icahn look right now? Is it risky at all, do you think?
Well, there's no secret that the U.S. has been overstored for quite a while. The challenge becomes, when do we hit that cliff? Because it's no secret that things will be moving around, consumers shop in different locations. So store closures by themselves really aren't the problem. It's the combination of multi-channel sales, distribution points, and a lot of other ways that the retailers are using the stores that really needs to factor into that conversation of being overstored.
Yeah, but those issues that you just mentioned aren't going to go away. Certainly, they're only going to probably increase. So you said when we hit the cliff. When is that, do you think? What's your gut sense?
We don't see it happening anytime soon. We have a retail environment where retailers in general have overinvested and over-indexed toward building up their digital capabilities, and that was right at the time. Mm-hmm. Now we're starting to go back the other way, where we're seeing a gap in spending on store improvements. We estimate about $100 billion worth of investment is needed in the retail physical space to meet the expectations of consumers going forward. So whether that is less square footage or not, it's still going to be an investment in the physical space of retail.
But what about malls themselves, especially when you consider that their biggest anchor tenants are those department stores that are suffering so much right now? What about the future of malls in America, do you think?
Well, it's very easy to group malls as a single unit, but it's a little bit of a mistake, because malls need to be where shoppers like to go and where traffic is. So malls that find themselves in high traffic, high volume locations are doing well, as to are malls that actually are appealing to go to. If we think about the old mall from the 70s, it looked like a military bunker. That doesn't draw consumers in today. They need light, they need space, they need activity, they need multiple uses. Those malls will be fine. The malls that are out in isolated areas where traffic has moved away from, or where consumers have shifted from, really are going to struggle.
All right. Greg Portell with Kearny. Again, thanks for joining us tonight, Greg.
Thank you.